Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a custom community inside of Lead Vortex so you can either replace your Facebook group or you can cancel your school subscription. And in order to do that, we're going to do this from inside of the memberships tab. It's over here on the left side. We're going to go to memberships, and then up top here where it says communities, we're going to click on the little groups icon, and that's going to bring us to this screen. Now, creating a group doesn't really take a whole lot. You're basically going to hit the blue group button. Give your group a name. Let's go into here. Let's go to Lead Vortex. And you're going to give your group a URL. So again, you want something here. You don't really want a whole lot of hyphens here. So make this as something that people are going to remember. Ideally, you want to make it either just your brand name or something. And then give a brief description of the group. But remember, you're limited to 150 characters. So as you can see here, that super basic description. Official community for users of Lead Vortex, that's already a third of what's there. So again, you want to have a very small description that's there. Now your branding, this is going to be basically the primary color of your brand. And you don't want this to be this too wild. Like if you have a neon green, it's going to be really busy. I'll show you where it goes later. But you want to have something that's either darker or something that's neutral. So I'm going to go with something here. If you know your hex codes, as with most of these, it makes it really, really easy to get your colors absolutely right. Favicon, again, if you're one of one, make sure that you have one here. You can upload it right through there. Your cover image aspect ratio 16:9 if you're doing something like a YouTube thumbnail. You can do something there. Let's see, the affiliates banner is in there. That's up there. And then the logo, again, same thing, aspect ratio 1:1. You can use basically the same image you used for the favicon. And I'll show you where all these pop up later. So all it takes now is your quick little details. You've got your color and you've got all your images. You're going to create group. And now we have a group. So how this is going to happen, we've got the color. This is why I told you don't make the color too bright, because you're going to have to see white text behind it. So if you want to have something that's a little bit darker, that's going to be over here. And then you're going to see your logo. Your image is going to be right here for the group. If you want to change that, make a different logo, that's fine too. And then your banner is actually going to go right behind here. On mobile, it looks a lot bigger and you actually see more of the banner, but make sure you kind of use that middle third. That's where you want to keep most of your banner so that it's seen on both mobile and it's seen on desktop. But once you're in here, it's going to look very, very similar to like either Discord or School, but it's not going to move quite as fast. So what's going to happen here is you can actually make a post and then you can actually make attachments. So you can add an image, add a video, add a file attachment, add a link or an emoji. And then you can actually publish the post. But we have to select the channel before we can do that. So channels are going to show up over here on the side. This is a lot like Slack or a lot like Discord, where you can kind of silo your conversations. We're going to add a channel here. We're going to say welcome. Again, give it a description of what you're going to be talking about. And if you want, you can actually select an icon for that particular channel. Yes, confirm. Okay, so when you create a channel over here, you can create another channel. I will say questions. And then coming into here, let's just use the rocket for the sake of the video. So now you've actually got two different channels that you can post on. You can go to the home page and you can go test post in the welcome category. And you'll see over here, you can put it in whatever channel that you want it to be in. So you can put it in welcome, publish it there, and you'll see it. But if you go into the questions channel, nothing's going to be there. So this is how you can moderate the community. People can come in and people can post. To make this a private group, what we're going to do is we're going to come up over here to the settings and then go into here where it says group type. By default, all of your groups are going to be public. To make something here private, you want to come over to here, just click the button where it says private, and then hit save. And we'll confirm the group. Now we have a private group. People are going to have to request to join. And this little check here where it says accessible from the switcher, this is the switcher up here. If you have multiple groups, like let's say you have a main group and you have a higher level group, you'll have them, all you have to do is hover over here and all of the different groups are going to drop down. Then people can switch between groups with a single login. Speaking of letting people into groups, you can actually see who is in the group by going up here into the people tab. And you will see, obviously, I'm here, the owner. I created the group here. Now, when somebody here comes in, they're going to have to request access if it's a private group. They're going to land on this page. So again, we're going to go to your domain, communities, groups, name. So if someone's going to come over here, I'm logged in. That's why. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. Let's open a new incognito window so I can show you what we mean. Somebody comes over to here. They're not going to be able to see the group because they're not logged in. They're going to have to join the group. Somebody's going to have to join the group, and then what's going to happen? Then they're going to actually have to come over to here. They're going to have to request access. Going to have to go get a code. Once you have the code, they're going to have to get in. But you'll notice that they are now not in the group. So when someone comes into there, they can request the group. You'll see that they're requested. They're not let in yet. So what that's going to do is it's going to go into the People tab. And you're going to have to see somebody over here which is active. You'll see requested. And you'll see the contributor here is requested. From this tab here, you'll hit the 3 dots. And you will either approve or decline the request. Or if it's somebody who's one of your business partners, you can make them an admin of the group as well. So request. If I go here to approve, they're now going to be approved, and you'll see them now in the all category here. And if we come back over here to the other window and we refresh the page, we're now in the group. We're now an active member. Now you can also invite people from the People tab by using the member over here. If you go to invite member, member name, 3, and we're going to go. And then if you're inviting an admin, you can basically check this box right down here and basically give them, when somebody accepts, they're going to become an admin. This is how you would invite your business partners or your moderators. But we're going to leave this off right now. And we're going to invite. And then on the other side here, you're going to get your person's going to get the invite right over here. You've invited them to the community. All they have to do here is click the accept invite button. It's going to log them in. And then they're going to be able into the community. And then you'll be able to see all the people. Now I've got all 3 people here. One was me, the owner. One person requested, the other person I invited. And that's how you're going to be able to moderate all of your people and how to control a private group inside of Lead Vortex. Hope this video helps, and I will see you in another video.